Yo, what's up, guys? It's Christine. I'm back. I just realized you can see my light here. But oh my goodness, the freaking comments were already like, "Yo, can you see this? Can you start this stream?" I'm like, "Okay, guys, let's hold on a second here." But yeah, it's been like so long since I've actually done a stream, so I'm like super happy to be back. Yo, what's up, Oscar? Yes, I can see your comments. Little Dragon, Jack, what's up? Can you send me a free keyboard, please? I cannot, unfortunately. But what we got going on for today is a special deal. Not that special. I've done it all in my streams, but still a special deal because we got this. Oh, wrong one. There we go. We got this spin the wheel numpad giveaway going. So essentially what we got is two different spin the wheels. One where if you get anything from the shop, I can enter you into this spin the wheel. We'll spin it once. You can either automatically win it. If you don't win it, don't worry. We'll add you to this other spin the wheel I got here, where 9 people have already joined, and you only need one more person to finally get to spin this wheel. It's been forever since I've gone to spin this wheel. And yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta answer these questions. Does he do giveaways? Yes, we do giveaways. This is one of them. Mike does this awesome deal or no deal. If you've been there for those streams, like the energy, like last time he did it, like it was during like Halloween, so it was awesome. He was wearing like his Matrix costume. It was so funny. Oh my god, chat is chatting. Okay guys, give me a second to catch up here. What's up? Hey guys, what are you doing? So what we're doing here is, hi, by the way, if you're just coming in now, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. We are a small business mechanical keyboard company selling products that look just like this on my on my desk here. So here, actually what I have here is the Creator Micro V1. And good news, if you guys go look on our shop right now, we have the Creator Micro 2s, the stock ones that have just come out. They look so good. These will literally be shipping out so soon because they're essentially like a lot of the main components that we've already started shipping in the Framer Creator Micro. So that's super exciting. If you guys decide to get any of those, I'll add you to the spin the wheel and you can be added into this giveaway. So yeah, other things I got going on here is my Nomad E1. Super sick. I got this new, I'm gonna go full screen here because I love to show you guys my little, look at this. Like, aren't they so cute? I love my little wallpaper. So many cool things about the Nomad E1. I'm a little biased because I have been working here for a long time, but I've also used keyboards like that one and other keyboards, and I just love like the Work Louder company in general. Like, I have way too many things on my shopping cart. But anyways, okay, I need to answer these questions. Hey, I heard a lot about quality issues. How is the situation with it right now? Well, so like in terms, I'm assuming you're talking about our most recent product that we've shipped out called the Knob. For those of you guys that don't know what that is, these have actually sold out. It's back to pre-order because you guys love this product so much. Like we literally just started shipping them out like a month ago and they're already sold out. So yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about essentially kind of like the Bluetooth connection issues and maybe the battery issues. And we have fixed the Bluetooth issues, I believe. Let me see my little notes here. Yes, okay. So we fixed the Bluetooth connectivity. It's a lot faster, a lot more reliable to a lot of your, you know, when you have those little toggles where you're able to connect to different devices, it's a lot better. We've updated a new firmware. Davide worked super hard on that, our CTO. So yeah, that's already been coming back. I work the customer service, so we have been getting a lot better feedback on that. We're still working on some of the battery issues, but like that being said, like at the beginning when the Nomad E1 was like being shipped out, we had like some similar issues and we were able to rectify those issues. So like personally for me, like the battery on this lasts like forever. I think the last time I charged it was like maybe a week ago, but yeah, lasts like 45 days idle on your desk. So yeah, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about in terms of quality issues. yeah, you could also be talking about maybe the typing experience on the Nomad E1. Some people didn't vibe with like the spherical dishing on the Alpha key set. So with the Nomad E2, that's why we've adjusted it to our, I keep calling it Alpha Delta keycaps because I'm like putting the two key sets together. Anyways, we've adjusted the design of the new keycaps on the Nomad E2, and essentially the Nomad E2 is like a huge upgrade in the things that like we've received from customers that needed some work or, you know, better adjustments to your guys' needs. So yeah. Oh, how do I enter? Okay, you can enter by purchasing any product. You can purchase any one of these that I've shown you. The Nomad E2, the Crater Micro, which I would suggest getting now because this is literally shipping out in like a few days. So if you really, really wanted a product for a long time but like you didn't want to wait for all of the pre-order wait and everything like that, this is literally the best time to get it. So with the, by the way, with the Crater Micro in the Pro version compared to the base model, the Pro version is completely Bluetooth, so that's super nice. That's one of the things that our customers have asked about for a very long time, so they don't have to bring cords around with them everywhere and stuff like that. And you get this CNC aluminum plate here, whereas with the base version, you get a polycarbonate plate. Still super nice. Like the underglow on this is so nice. Like you know, let me show you guys what it would look like exactly. So it's essentially the same polycarbonate kind of RGB glow. The brightness isn't so high right now. Hold on, if I switch to my third layer, I can increase the brightness on the underglow. There we go. See, now you can see it. So yeah, super nice, Pro or the base model, but I would personally go with the Bluetooth model, the Pro model, just because you get it Bluetooth. And you have this new toggle feature that opens up 7 new shortcuts. So yeah, I actually ordered a Framer Crater Micro and it should be shipping out soon. I do have like a couple of new dials on my order, so like that hasn't been, it's still in production. So I have to wait for those to be finalized and then they can ship me out like the entire thing. And it's easier for me, like I don't have to like, you know, I could go in there and like separate the order so I get my micro right away, but like that's just extra delivery fees and extra work for everyone. So yeah, I'm so excited. I will show you guys what that looks like on my next stream too. Julian, what's up? Hi, nice to see you, man. How can you join the giveaway? Yeah, so you can just join the giveaway by purchasing any product, sending me your order number in the chat. By the way, if you guys have ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop that order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. Especially if you got the Framer Crater Micro, they're shipping out right now. So yeah, it'd be good if I got in that free gift as soon as possible. So yeah, that's how you can enter the giveaway. Hey, where can we get the 3D models for these to create content around using 3D animation? So our all of like, I guess, I'm assuming you're talking about the renders that you see here. All of them are made by our co-founder and our head of design, industrial designer, Mattia. And I don't think these are out for you guys to just, you know, kind of 3D print. I'm assuming you're talking about the XYZ board. I just realized what you might have been talking about. So actually, they just added, so right now the XYZ boards are still ready, you know, they're ready to ship. They're on the right timeline by probably late December of this year. But this is super awesome. It came with the R2s, it came with 3 new upgrades. You get the new Work Louder custom switches, as well as instead of a 3D printed mold, now you get an injection molded base plate. Sorry, I need to drink some water here. And the biggest upgrade, which I'm so jealous because I have the XYZ board right here with me. But I'm like so jealous because when I got it, I was like one of the first to also like get an XYZ board. So I had to map it through VIA. And like, okay, like I always like over exaggerate a bit on how much like I hate VIA. But just when you go from like any product, then go to Work Louder's product and just like customer experience, you're kind of just like, damn, I wish like everyone's was kind of like this. So what you get with the XYZ board R2 is input rather than having to use VIA to map all your shortcuts, which is way more user-friendly. And, oh, I have a new version to be downloaded. I will do that in a second, after I show you guys all of these cool features. So, yeah, it also adds in the cool feature of the multi-action. So just like I don't have that available on my XYZ board, I wish I did, because there are less keys. You're making use of multiple actions in just one key. So essentially, if you go in here, so on my Nomad, I have this shortcut where if I tap it once, it pastes out my first email. I double tap my school email, as you can see here. On hold, it's like my Wi-Fi email that like, it's kind of like my trash email when I just want to get Wi-Fi at a cafe. Yeah, and then tap and hold for my number. So yeah, super cool that you can do that on the XYZ board, especially because it's a 40% keyboard. Like, you know, on my Nomad E, I could probably make use of just the shortcuts just as one, you know, action by itself. But the fact that you can do that with the R2 is pretty sick. Oh my goodness. Okay, order numbers coming in. Let's go. Okay, wait, let me answer all these questions first. And then I promise user, whoa, that's a big number. 375439. Okay, I'm not going to say the whole thing. I will get that order number down. Okay. I got you guys. Give me 2 seconds. I actually didn't check what was the most recent, what was the last order number. So I know if it's like an order that you just did today, if you just did it on the stream, then we can go into this spin the wheel, which would be so sick. You know, give me the chance to, you know, do a little gambling. That's the only time I ever really get to do that. Would you recommend for coding and gaming? Yeah, so our switches are like perfect for gaming. The tactility of it and like kind of the feedback of when you press into it, I forget what that specific term is called, is great. You'll see under all of our, if you go into our product pages, if you just keep scrolling past these beautiful, beautiful renders, you can go into, you know, keyboard details, and the switches like use case is for work and gaming. So you can really, you know, I don't know, do your research and then make an informed decision, I guess you could say. What is the difference between XYZ R1 and R2? So the R1s were, well, the whole idea with the XYZ line was to make use of a bunch of the like extra components we had left over when we used to fulfill all of our orders in Montreal, like Mike, me, like some of other of Mike's family members. We would help like build these keyboards with him. But then we were finally able to move all of our fulfillment to China. So, but then we were left over with all of these like components, like the PCBs of the creator board, you know? So I'll show you guys what that creator board is. So yeah, we had all of these extra components like the nano pad, the loop pad, all of these keycaps, and we were like, okay, what is a good way to make use of this? Because we don't want to just like create more e-waste. And we thought it was the perfect opportunity to like, you know, cater to you guys who have been asking for like, you know, a more affordable product. And so that's what came to be the XYZ board R1. And so it had all of the, which is the one I have here. It has all of the, like the 3D printed mold here, as well as the original like work key 40%, like that goes on the creator board, and all of these keycaps. But that sold out like instantly, like it was so quick. So then we were like, okay, well, how can we also like, while making use of all of the things that we have, like extra components, how can we, sorry, let me just plug this in here. How can we improve any of the things that you guys have asked us about, or based on customer feedback? So yeah, now these are being fulfilled in China, and they come with 3 new upgrades, as I talked about before. Let me know if you want me to come back to that. Is it mechanical switch? Yes. What about knob 1? Did it like ready for a hard usage in a working office? For example, battery, wait, maybe I didn't read that correctly. Did it like ready for, I'm assuming you're just asking if it's like utility in an office. It's perfect for an office. Like it's wonderful. Like all of your colleagues, I'm telling you, will literally be so jealous. Like when I showed my roommates like you know, I live with roommates. I'm just a kid. I'm in university, so, but when I showed them my keyboards, they're like, whoa, I've literally never seen a keyboard like that before. Yeah, and that's, you know, that's the Nomad E1. The Knob One, it has its own special aesthetic as well, so, yeah. Also, what about Knob series devices? I saw 3 of them, but no data of release. Yeah, so like I'm assuming you're talking about the Knobsidian or the Knobless, which is a bunch of like I guess side products to the Knob One that Ben Fritsch looked up. Here, we can look it up. It already came up. Yeah, I am not entirely sure like what's the timeline with this, but I'm on high alert because I want this key set so bad. It looks so good. Oh, like I want to put that on my Nomad E1 and just see what it looks like, but yeah, sorry, can't fully help you out on that one. Okay, I got my numpad yesterday. Julian, how are you liking your numpad? Or unless you're not liking it. Okay, let me copy down this order number. Here we go. Maybe if, Mike, you're listening, can you tell me what was the last order number? So I know if this was a recent one, or you guys tell me actually, if this was like something you just purchased now, because I don't remember what the last order number was. Okay. Oh, and also tell me what you guys got so I know like what kind of gift we can send you. So, okay, I got you nerd in it. That's funny. Are you from England or something? I feel like that was an English kind of username, unless I'm just completely wrong. But yeah, you guys tell me what you guys ordered. Loki, how useful and comfortable is to use the small one? Yeah, so a lot of people like tend to think that the hold on, am I showing my board here? So many screens going on here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so at first many people are like kind of off-put by it's like how it's super small, but it's actually like it was built like this to be super ergonomic. So because it's a 40% keyboard and it's ortholinear meaning that the keys are right on top of each other rather than it being like at a diagonal like what you can see in you know, most keyboards. It makes use of like the natural forward and back motions of your hands. So when you're typing, you don't have to like flare out your hands as much like as you do with a staggered layout. And because it's 40%, that's why we have these 2 little layer keys here. So when you want to access like a certain legend or like an exclamation point or whatever, so you can just type out hello world and then you just put your thumb right here because it's super accessible right next to your space bar, and then just click that one and then there you go, there's your exclamation point. And it just makes way more use of your thumb. Like your thumb is the least used, I guess, digit when you're typing, so it makes really good use for it. So yeah, and it's like way more comfortable than you think. So I really wouldn't knock it till you try it, especially at this price, because you're essentially getting the main component of our $350 keyboard, but for only what, $89, and you can assemble it yourself, and that's honestly so fun. It's like a Lego kit. Like, why wouldn't you want to get the assembly kit? Like, personally, I don't know, for me, it was like fun to just build it myself, and then you have that like sense of like, yeah, I built that. So yeah. Okay, Sandra, I got your order number down. What did you guys order? Let me know what you guys got. So then I know what kind of, is that a recent order number? I know we're in the 2300s. So I feel like, is that a recent order number? 401? Did you just order, Sandra? If you just ordered, guys, by the way, if you're just coming in now, hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder, and we're doing a special numpad giveaway today, where if you purchase anything from the shop and then drop that order number in the chat, not only will I add in a free gift, but you can also get the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad. For those of you guys that don't know what that is, I'll go here, I'll show you guys what that is. It's a side component of our Create-A-Board XL, which is completely sold out, and the numpad itself is just not a product that's available on our shop. So you get this kind of exactly what you see on my XYZ board R1. You get the numpad with a 3D printed frame, And you have 2 chances to win. So the first one is a 1 in 25 chances of getting an automatic win. But if you don't win this one, don't worry. I'll also add you to this other spin the wheel where we only need one more person to join so that I can finally spin the wheel again. It's literally my favorite part when I get to like just anxiously wait to see who gets it. And like one of you guys are guaranteed to win it. So yeah. I live in Norway. Do you ship there? Yes, we ship worldwide. Will y'all have a Black Friday sale? Ooh. See, that's the thing. I feel like people think we're a much bigger company than we are, but we're really still like a small business. So unfortunately, we like don't often do sales because we just, you know, we're too small to be able to do that. I wish I would go literally crazy if there's a Black Friday sale. I'd get the knob. I'd get the Creator Micro like stock version V2 just for shits and gigs because I'm getting the Framer Micro. But I like fully just want every single product. So yeah, I would actually go crazy. Okay, when are the XYZ workboards ready for shipping? So those will probably begin shipping around late December. So yeah, the R2s. What is your return policy? So if you go into our website here, you can see what it is. Usually under all of our products, we have a terms and conditions. So here by clicking pre-order, you're recognizing that it's not an in-stock product, blah, blah, blah. Therefore, I agree to the terms and conditions. If you have any questions, you guys can always email us or message us on Discord, you know, create a ticket in there. I'm also on there, so hopefully I'll be able to answer your questions. But essentially, if there's anything like a defective component that's completely like on the manufacturer, like us ourselves, we will either send like a replacement. Like in the past, like the battery has gone out, so we've sent replacement batteries. Whoa, who is spamming the chat right now? Yeah, if you have like, you know, a defective switch or something like that, we'll also send replacement switches. But if you really don't like it and you have all of the packaging, everything's intact, we can do returns. Before we weren't necessarily given that amount of leeway because we couldn't afford it at the time because we still are a very growing small business. But yeah, glad that like now if you guys like tried it and you really don't like it, then just gotta get confirmation from the boss and then return is sent. Okay. Order numbers are above 2,300. Where's the link? So you can find our link on any of our socials. It's in our link in bio. You can also just look up worklouder.cc. That's where you can find all of our products. What is the free gift? So it depends what you get. That's really, I don't decide what you guys get, but like it aligns with what your product is, what you've ordered. So if you got like the Framer Creator Micro, we'd probably add in like a dial or something because that just makes sense. Like we're not gonna give you like a Nomad carry case for your Creator Micro. Don't worry. Like we'd also just be pissing the shit. Pissing the shit? I just made up a new expression, guys. We wouldn't be pissing the shit if, how do I even think of that? Yeah, so we'd give you a gift that makes sense with what you got, you know, and also the bigger the order, you know, the bigger the gift. Oh, awesome. Another order number. Guys, if you just ordered, let me know what you guys got. So then I know, like, I also need to know, like, what's the most recent, what was the last order number? Both of my phones, I only use one phone. I'm not a weirdo, but both of my phones that I use for streaming are like being used. So I can't check on Shopify, like, what's the last order number? Okay. How long is shipping to the Netherlands? I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure you can check like on the checkout. It'll say how long, like how many business days. Pretty sure it depends also on the product. So if it's being shipped out of China, which I'm pretty sure all of our products now are being shipped out of China. It used to be the XYZ board was also being shipped out of Montreal because Mike and, you know, the rest of the Work Louder team was like literally building them themselves. But yeah, I would say probably 3 to 9 business days. But don't quote me on that because it depends, like it changes within every country. So When is the Creator Micro 2 being shipped out? Also, how's shipping to the EU? How long will it take? The Creator Micro 2 are literally, they're shipping out like imminently, like so soon, guys, because it's essentially a lot of the same components from the Framer Creator Micro, which is shipping out right now. This will literally be shipping out in like a few days. So if you wanted like to get an in-stock product and soon, this is when you should get it. It says ships end of November. So in literally a couple of days. I would definitely say if you're choosing between the Pro or the base, I would just go with the Pro just based on the Pro being Bluetooth compatible. But in terms of functionality, they're both the same. So, and actually the base looks so nice with the underglow and the polycarbonate plate, but still, Pro, base, whatever you go with, super, super nice. Yeah, I have really big hands, so it might be awkward. Huh? Okay. User like a few weeks. Sandra ordered the Creator Micro 2 and the Work MX icon. This is gonna make my life so much easier. Oh my god, Sandra, I gotta tell you, girl, like, if I can make use of a Creator Micro with all of these shortcuts and I just work customer service and I just study, you will most definitely be able to use it. I'm assuming you do some sort of creative design work, Sandra, but that's gonna be so, so sick. I'm so excited for you. It looks so good. Like, my goodness. I'm like so excited to get mine. I can't wait. And wait, did you just order that now? Because if you just order that now, we can spin the wheel, Sandra. Let me know if you just ordered that just now. Oh, I'm so excited. I really want to spin the wheel. Can you guys tell? Okay. Oh, another order number. Or wait, did I get that one already? Let me see here. Yes, I got your order number, Reacto. Okay. Awesome. Wait, was that a recent order number? Oh my gosh, I'm asking all of you guys the same thing. I should just check. You know what? I will just check here on my iPad because you guys can't see it. Oh, damn it. I gotta log in. Okay, guys, bear with me. Here we go. Here we go. Give me 2 seconds here. I'll play some nice music while you guys wait patiently. Oh, damn. What the hell? Why isn't this working? Let me in, please. You guys know that. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm pretty young, so I don't know if you guys know what I'm referencing when I make that joke. Okay, there we go. Okay, awesome. 23402. Sandra, you did just make that. Oh, yes, let's go. Okay, Sandra. Okay, I'm so excited for you right now. Okay, ready? Okay, Sandra, we're gonna spin this wheel in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I got so excited for a sec. I was like, yeah. I guess not. It's okay though, because we still got this one. And you're the last one that we needed to spin this wheel, so one of you guys are guaranteed to win it. Okay, guys. Okay, I gotta put in Sandra's username in here. Oh, it's just Sandra on TikTok. Okay, awesome. Makes my life easy. Sandra, TikTok. Thank you guys so much for the order, by the way. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, and Sandra, let me know what you do, like, for work, or why, like, what would you do to make use of it? You're saying it's going to make your life so much easier, so I'm guessing, like, you do some creative design work for work. But, yeah, okay. Okay, guys. Drum roll, please. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my goodness. Oh, who's going to win it? Skeeter Type on TikTok. Okay, he was one of my guys a while ago on my other streams, but I will write that down. Skeeter Type, man, you got the free 3D printed numpad. Let's go. Okay, I need to write this in all caps so that I make sure that you get your 3D printed numpad. Skeeter Type or Teep on TikTok. Amazing. Sick. Okay. Awesome. Okay, now guys, we gotta do a whole new wheel. Who's ready to do that with me? Okay. Now we gotta, how do I delete this? Guys. Okay, no. We're just gonna erase these names. Because I want you guys to also be able to enter. So we're gonna do a whole new wheel if you guys order again. Maybe. Oh, actually, what am I doing? I need to confirm with Mod that that's okay. Can I do another wheel? Excuse me. I need to confirm with Mike. Michael, can we do another spin the wheel so people can get a free 3D printed numpad? You know what? I'll ask him after the stream. He'll let me know. Okay. How long is shipping to the Netherlands? Yeah, so that one I'm not too sure about. I'm assuming like 3 to 9 business days. Also depends what you're ordering. So a lot of people tend to not see that when they click this button, it says pre-order now, which then you'll see right underneath is you're stating that you know this is a pre-order product and not an in-stock product. So yeah, when you're pre-ordering, you might have to wait a little bit because it's a pre-order. Yeah, which just helps us also know how many what's it called, units we have to make for a certain batch and things like that. So yeah, but if you're getting the Creator Micro, these start shipping at the end of the month. The stock version, the Framer Creator Micros are shipping out right now. So that will most likely take like 3 to 9 business days if you do order it right now. And if you order on stream, I'll add you to this spin the wheel numpad giveaway. And I get to spin the wheel again. So yay. Okay. Hello, Wealthy World. Thank you for spamming the group chat. What do you have to do to enter the giveaway? Yeah, so all you have to do, Richard, I like your username. All you have to do is purchase any one of our products on our shop. And not only will I add in a free gift, but I'll also enter you into this free 3D printed numpad giveaway, where we take the side component of our Creator Board XL, which is completely sold out. Like, we're not making this. And the numpad component is also not a product on our shop available for purchase. So you'd be one of, I think, 3 or 4 people now that have a 3D printed numpad from Work Louder. That's pretty sick. Like, that has to be aura. Like, that has to add to your aura. Come on. Oh my goodness. I've been around too many young people. I'm completely brain rot. I can't believe I said aura. Oh Lord. Okay, anyways, yes. So you'll get this 3D printed component along with whatever purchase you make. So, yeah. Hi, how often do you stream? So this week, actually, I'm on break. So I will be streaming tomorrow, and I think Thursday as well. Hold on, let me check my schedule here. We do stream pretty often. I'm not the only streamer. We have a bunch of streamers lined up. They've just gotten their XYZ products and stuff, so they're ready to go super soon. I'm so sick to see the whole team like actually like, you know, getting in streams and stuff. So yeah, I am streaming tomorrow and Thursday. So if you guys want to come to that, you know, you want a day or two to think about any one of these purchases, I get it. $300 is not a small thing. But yeah. Do you have a Discord server? Yeah, so actually, if you go onto our page, workladder.cc, at the bottom of all of our product pages, you'll see these 3-4 little icons here that essentially sends you to all of our landing pages on Discord. So here you can, you know, message us here. Mike is super active on Discord, so if you guys have any questions, you guys can message him here. Or on Instagram, he's also super active on Instagram. Pretty sure he answers every single one of our DMs, so, which is crazy, because he's a busy guy. So, yeah, don't take that lightly. Don't take that for granted, guys. Okay. Yes, they have a Discord. Thank you, Julian. Always coming in with the help here. Yo, Wealthy, chill, dude. Thank you, Andre. Thank you. Yo, I always tried for sponsorships. Yeah, so we don't really do necessarily sponsorships, but if you guys are looking to collab with us, you can always message us on those 2 platforms that I just mentioned to you guys, because Mike is super active on both. But we also have the workshop program, which I feel like a lot of people forgot about, but it was literally how the Knob 1 came to life. Like Ben Fritsch, an amazing industrial designer, had this idea of making this keyboard, but didn't know how to necessarily bring it to life and make it an actual physical product, and that's what Work Louder does. So yeah, through the workshop program. So that's how you guys can do it. Okay, Reacto, don't worry, I got your order number down. I don't think that's a real order number though. Why are you lying, man? That's not a real order number. Are you planning any giveaways? Yes, so we're doing one right now. Oh my god, I did not scroll up. There are so many, okay, there are so many comments I need to answer here. Yeah, so we're doing this numpad giveaway here where if you purchase anything, I'll not only add in a free gift, but I'll also, you'll also get the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad. Mike has his deal or no deal where you could potentially win a free Nomad E and a free like XYZ board, a bunch of different gifts like gift cards for like shipping and or a dial or anything like that, which is awesome because if you were to just order by yourself, you wouldn't get any of these free products. So as I always say, like if you're ever thinking of purchasing anything, always do it while someone's on stream. It does not have to be me. Like you could get the best bang for your buck that way. So yeah. How to order. So you can order by just looking up worklouder.cc and just purchase any one of our products and then drop that order number in the chat so I get down, you know, that free gift. I live in Cyprus and that's expensive, the shipping. Yeah, most probably because we seldomly ship there, but yeah, honestly, I couldn't tell you exactly how much the shipping would cost because then I'd have to go into our fulfillment center like kind of webpage there and then look up like input all of the details depending on what you ordered as well and blah blah blah. So yeah, but yeah, if you're wanting to, you know, increase your productivity and flow and whatever work you're doing, this is an awesome way to do it. But then again, of course, understand like, you know, $300 is not nothing. I want to give you a very big order. Awesome, Wealthy. That'd be sick. Let me know. Drop that order number in the chat. I want to give... Okay, I have 2 keyboards. Awesome. If you scream... Oh my god, Oscar. Oscar, man. I just finished talking about all of the brain rot I've been having. Do I really want to do that? I don't know, Oscar, you might have to convince me. You might have to buy something first, and then maybe I'll do it. And if you buy something now, I'll also be hooking you up with a free gift, and we can do the spin the wheel. But it's gonna take, I just talked about less brain rot happening, Oscar. So I don't know. I don't know if I should do it. User, my order is like $800. What can I get? Oh my goodness. What did you order? $800? Did you order like 2 keyboards and like what did you order? User 33754, let me know what you ordered. You could get a lot of different things for an order that big. Yeah, but Mike will also have to be the one to add in those gifts, but for sure you get a lot of gifts, that's for sure. Not a lot of gifts, but like, you know, an equal amount to how much you spent. Because we're really, this is how we like appreciate your guys' support, you know, by doing these things. Although we're a small business and like we're giving away all these free things, like that's kind of our way of like saying thank you, you know? Is it safe to send our order number here in the chat? Yeah, Gio, you can for sure send your, it's super safe. And then I'll write it down, I'll add in your free gift, and we can do the spin the wheel. So yeah. Gio, Domu, make sure, yeah, drop that order number in the chat. Sandra, yes, awesome. Oscar, I have to leave. No, don't go, man. Drop that order number. What if I said, Oscar, okay. Don't leave yet. What if I said What if I said it? What if I screamed it? And then, okay, no. First you have to drop that order number in the chat, and then maybe I'll do it. Okay. How do I enter? So you can enter this giveaway just by purchasing any one of our products in our shop. And then drop that order number in the chat. I'll not only add in a free gift, but I'll also, you'll also be able to enter this free numpad giveaway. Oh, awesome, Geo! Order number, okay, I got it. Writing it down. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't even write in my notes that this guy won a free numpad giveaway winner. Yay. Okay, Gio, I got your order number down. Here we go. Awesome. Sick. Okay. Yeah, so that's how you can enter, Matt Miller. Show me the newest cheap one. Is she looking at the chat? Oh, okay, so the newest, I don't know, I guess it's kind of the newest one to come out, our newest product, is the Creator Micro stock version V2, both in the Pro or base version. Base is going for $144, the Pro $174. So with the Pro, you get, it's Bluetooth compatible, as well as you get this CNC aluminum base plate, whereas the base version, it's just not Bluetooth compatible. So, but if you like this look more, like fully go for it, but then you'd always have to bring a cord around with you, which is like, the Bluetooth compatibility was like the one feature our past customers who've had like the Creator Micro V1, that's what they've asked for in the past. So, yeah. And you get this new toggle feature. So you can have essentially 6 layers, I'm pretty sure, of shortcuts. Like, that's insane. And with this new radial menu that pops up, just by clicking it, you can also enter like gaming mode. So if you want to treat like that little toggle as like WASD when you're gaming, it can do that. Like, isn't that sick? Oh, I'm so excited. Next time I game with my brother, that's what I'm doing. When I have my Framer Micro, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh, just thinking about it, I'm getting so excited. So yes, this is, I guess, our newest product. And one of our cheaper ones because it's going for $174. But if you're looking for a keyboard that fulfills all of your needs in terms of productivity, like it's super ergonomic and has Work Louder's design language for a very good bang for your buck, is the XYZ board R2 in the assembly kit version, because this is only going for $89. And you're essentially getting the main component of our $350 keyboard that's completely sold out. So yeah, I would say one of those two, or if you want, so the Creator Micros are shipping in a few days, like at the end of November. And the XYZ Workboard R2, these are shipping out late December. So if you want one like right now, the Framer Creator Micros are shipping out right now. So if you wanted it, you gotta get it right now, because also all of our collabs are limited edition. A lot of you guys have asked this in the past, like, oh, is the Figma Creator Micro coming back? But you guys didn't take it seriously when we said all of our collabs are limited edition. So it's never coming back, guys. And same thing's gonna be said for the Framer Micro. So I hope none of you guys are gonna come back like, oh, is it coming back? No. You guys lost your chance. Yeah, but if you wanted one now, this is your chance. Sandra, no, so close. I'm UX lead in a design system, building components, lots of repetition. Ah, I see. This is gonna be literally so perfect for you. One of our other guest streamers, actually, Rima, she's also a UX designer who helped us develop and design Input. So yeah, that's so sick. You could definitely have way more to talk about with her than me. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, lots of repetition for sure. This will 1000% help you. And it's so aesthetic looking, like at the same time. It's so nice. And since you got the Pro version, it's gonna be completely Bluetooth. So you can literally just like, oh, I gotta go, let me put it in my bag. And then you just take it, like, this is so cool. Like sometimes I bring this to school actually. Like in between my classes, I just, open up an email or two, try to answer whatever. And I pop this up, and the amount of like looks I get, not like dirty looks, like they're just like very curious, like what the hell is that? Like, yeah, so just saying, if you wanna flex on people, you can, because it's pretty sick. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot to download this. I'm gonna download it right now. And you guys can see how input works too. I feel like Apple Magic Keyboard is okay. Oh, Apple Magic Keyboard is so boring. What are you talking about? I mean, no hate. If you have one, you're fine. But I don't know. Like, it's about the little things, all of the little details in my Nomad E1 that make me love it and that make me actually want to do work. Whereas I did have an Apple Magic Keyboard, and I just felt no motivation to actually do any work. Whereas this, I'm like so excited to come back home. Like sometimes, like I'm like, okay, I should probably go out because I need to concentrate more and study. But then I remember, oh, my Nomad's at home, so I'm gonna go home instead because I want to use it. So when you have like those little things that kind of help you, you know, make you want to use your product, make you want to do work, it's really nice. Sorry, we're having a little. Oh, it's supposed to be plugged in. That's why. Here we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. It wasn't plugged in, so it was like error, but it's all good now. That's so cool. Okay, let me answer these questions. I bought it at Halloween. Oh, awesome. User, knob 1, Creator Micro, body, icon, and key set. Whoa, that is a huge order, man. Crazy. That's awesome. What are you gonna do with all of those things? Oh, I can't believe you got the knob 1. Every time I see someone order the knob 1, I'm like, damn it. I wish, I wish that was me. I literally wish that was me. Oh, the knob 1 just looks so nice. Oh, also, Gio, let me know what you got in your order. Andre, do you guys plan the XYZ in white and white keycaps? Ooh, white keycaps could be sick. But we do have for the XYZ, not the R2s, only for the R1s. If you go into keycaps here, we do have the Work Pures, which is like completely like just transparent keycaps, which is what you can see here on my Creator Micro. Looks pretty good. So, and these are like Robin switches. These were like a prototype, so they're quite custom. But yeah, they look really, really nice. I think right now, for what we have with our current switches, you can see here, it will say like whether it's an MX stem or Kale switch. So the Kale ones are only like applicable for our XYZ board R1s. So if you have an R1 board, you can get any one of these key sets. But with the newer one, with the R2s, we do have the Work MX icon currently in production, and you can pre-order right now. So yeah. Oh, that's good. We added compatible with Creator Micro 2 and XYZ. Yeah, there have been a couple of orders where people order this and it's not compatible at all with their product. And then it's like, oh yeah, you probably shouldn't get that. What's the difference between the Creator Micro and the Framer Creator? So in terms of functionality, they're exactly the same. I'll show you. So yeah, they have all of the same features. This will be available to map out through input. Ooh, what's this? Okay, my ADHD is like just going everywhere now. Okay, first of all, let me answer your question. First things first. So the only difference is that the Framer Creator Micro is a collab, specifically for the software Framer. And it comes with a Work icon key set specific to Framer, whereas there is also a Work MX icon key set, but that doesn't come with the stock version of the Creator Micro 2. So they're both the same in terms of the Pro and the base model, where the Pro is Bluetooth and the base model isn't. You can select between clicky and silent. So if you work a lot in Framer, then definitely go with the Framer Creator Micro. But the Creator Micro, you know, they're both in terms of functionality and versatility, they're exactly the same. So yeah, but the Creator Micro V2, the stock version, I believe is slightly cheaper. So if you wanted, yeah, it's okay. It's like $5 cheaper, but yeah, so I guess those are like the biggest differences, but really not that big of a difference. I am a graphic designer as well. I want to know more about these stuff. Oh, awesome. So yeah, as a graphic designer, I'm sure you do lots of, I mean, personally for me, when I'm doing customer service, I have to copy down so many order numbers. That's when like all of my shortcuts, like on my keyboard. So like here I have copy. So on this one, I have copy and paste. And then I have screenshot or mission control on this one. And then here I have undo, redo. So like just these 4 functions are perfect for me because I just work in customer service. But for a graphic designer, that's constantly needing to, you know, I don't know, change the brush size of something, or I don't know. What else do you guys do? I don't know anything about graphic design. But yeah, so many of these shortcuts on the macro pad that you can map out are super, super useful. I mean, Mattia could probably tell you way more about that than I could in terms of graphic design. So, but yeah, if you're looking to increase your workflow, for sure, 1000% will increase it. Who else uses a Creator Micro? Dave, one of our other guest streamers, he also works, he like produces music. So he also likes to say that he literally can't edit without his Creator Micro. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch back to my little wallpaper here. I think it's so cute. Where am I? I just want to say you have the best TikTok live overlay. Oh, thanks. That's so nice. Dave, yo, what's up? I was just talking about you, man. You got the Framer yet? No, I haven't, because I have Dial V2s that still have to be shipped out, and those are still in production. So I have to wait. I'm waiting patiently, but I'm sure I did not have to wait as long as you did. So, you know, I can't complain too much. But yeah, I'm so excited. Did you get yours? Oh my goodness. I saw that you got the knob though. Like, that's so exciting. I want the knob so bad. But student budget saying, nah, maybe Christmas. Mom, are you listening? Christmas. I'm just kidding. Yo, what's up, Harold? Hi, Ritunjay? I'm sorry, I hope I said that right. In India, the product is not available. Huh, that's interesting. We ship worldwide. So I wonder why it's saying that. I promise, Ritunjay, it is available. We ship worldwide. We ship to India. Some of my colleagues work in India, so we for sure ship there. Went to the website and it keeps scrolling me to the top. Want to see more than one keyboard. Huh, that's weird. Let's see right now. I'm also on the website. I wonder if it's... Huh, that's really weird. Oh yeah, also if you guys are looking for something to, you know, compare the 2 different models, here it is. So Pro, CNC metal frame, and PC Core, Bluetooth and Type-C, so you have both options. Braided USB cable, input compatible, and you have all of these things except for the Bluetooth, which is kind of like the whole idea. Don't you want a Bluetooth? But anyways, that's weird. I wonder why it keeps moving up for you like that. I don't know, maybe you just reload the page? It's alright, I've got a knob one though. Yeah, frick, I wish I had a knob one. Oh, nah, haven't gone to Framer Micro yet, still on V1. Okay, sick. Ritunjay, yes, you pronounced it right. Yes, I did it. I usually get your guys' usernames so wrong, and then I feel so bad. I'm like, I swear, I'm not trying to butcher them. Can you ship to the Philippines? Yes, we do. We ship worldwide. And I'm actually Filipino, so hi! I love seeing like other Filipinos on the chat. And let me know where the rest of you guys are from. Like, I find it super awesome to get to know, like it's crazy how many people, like different people from so many different countries brings into the live. Like, it's awesome. Oh, Bradward, I'm on my phone though. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I hope if you want, we can shop together and I can make an order for you. If that's what you're looking to do, Bradward the Third. That's an awesome username, by the way. Hey, yo, do you know when the Framer Creator Micros are shipping? I pre-ordered in June. Jim, I remember you. I remember you because you had that Canadian flag in your username. I remember you. Yeah, they're shipping out right now, Jim. The firmware Creator Micros are shipping right now. The Pro versions. In the clicky versions, they're shipping out right now. I think they're still working on the base models or the silent. Those are supposed to be later on in this month. But if you got the clicky Pro version, they're shipping out right now, Jim. Sister, the cost rises when you import from another country. Well, yeah, of course. That makes sense. Did I say something that didn't imply that? I'm confused. They pre-record live streams now? No. This is literally live right now. I am like sitting here doing this with you right now. By the way, guys, hi. If you're just coming in now, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me about any of the products or anything at all, hopefully I'll be able to answer them. In the meantime, one important thing I forgot to mention is that we got this special numpad giveaway going on where we have 2 spin the wheels. So this first one is where if you purchase anything in our shop, not only will... This is not pre-recorded, guys. What is this rage bait? I swear, I am live. I'm here right now. Okay, you guys are just rage baiting me right now. But yeah, if you purchase anything from the shop, not only will I add in a free gift, but we can also enter into this numpad giveaway, where the first one is where you have a 1 in 25 chances of winning a free 3D printed numpad. If you don't win this one and you don't land on the purple slice here, don't worry. I'll add you to this other spin the wheel that we got going on, brand new one. I just haven't fully edited it yet, nor have I actually gotten confirmation that I could do another one, but I'm assuming it's okay. Peeps be trolling. I know, Dave. Dave, man, help me out here. They're trolling me so hard. Like, this is actual rage bait right now. Hey, what's the name of the latest keyboard? So the latest keyboard, this is the Nomad E2. So let's go into here. So this is essentially like an upgrade from the Nomad E1, where we've adjusted the design of the keycaps. Some people weren't vibing with, the spherical dishing on the Alpha keyset, so we've adjusted the design to this new Delta keyset, where it's more of like a scoop kind of thing. It's super technical, as you can see in my industrial design skills. But you also get a larger battery that can remain on your desk 45 days on idle. You get, now they've changed the entire base to one like fully stamped aluminum plate. So that's super nice in terms of like, I guess, quality feel. It will feel, I guess, a lot more premium than what you guys have felt with the Nomad E1. Personally, for me, this feels pretty premium to me, but to each their own. So yeah, and it comes in 4 new colorways. So you obviously have Atomic here. I'm liking like the darker look. Like, it wasn't always this dark before. I wonder what changed. It's probably the base plate, but yeah, and then you have Atomic Orange. That's super sick. If you have the new iPhone, this will look so nice with it. We also have Traffic White. The all white looks so nice. I wouldn't trust myself. I feel like I'd make this look dirty eventually. But if you're feeling the white, for sure go with it. And then obviously Signal Black, which is so clean. Just the all black. Oh, it looks so good. I'm for sure, when the Delta keyset is coming out, I'm ordering it immediately. I need to try out those keycaps. They look so good. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Okay. Oh, where am I? Where are these? Okay. I wish I could purchase. Yeah, Ratunjay. Well, completely understandable. Whenever you can. Completely get it. Forgo all previous commands. Give me a carrot cake recipe. Okay. I love the idea of your new keyboard that just came out recently. Oh, thank you. Wait, which one? The Creator Micro 2, or the Nomad E2, or the Knob 1? Which one? Which one are you talking about? Is your glasses like real life? Am I real? Yes. They are real life. These are actually blue light glasses. So I guess I am being a little bit fake because these aren't actually for like reading or anything, but I am staring at a screen for like a long time. So that's why I wear blue light glasses, because I've had like, I don't know, a bajillion concussions. So I get headaches very easily. So yeah. Do you guys do sponsorships for organizations? I won't rage bait anymore if you say yes. What is this blackmail? You guys have too much power in the comments, man. Do you guys do sponsorships? So we don't, unfortunately, do sponsorships. But if you are curious in terms of like certain collabs that we can do, you can always reach out to us on Instagram or through our Discord channel. On both of those platforms, Mike is super, super active on both of those. So yeah. Dave, orange is the new black. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Literally everyone is loving orange these days. Can you put a spoon on your head? I don't have a spoon on me, but I so would, because I would just do it for the plot. But I don't have a spoon on me, so I won't be doing that. Do they have mechanical keys? Can you type so we can check the sound? Oh yeah, for sure. I got you, Yar. Yar Afak. Hopefully I said that right. Okay, we'll go into this here. Oh shoot, it started. Okay, let me take off my mic so then you guys could get a better idea of what this sounds like here. Here we go. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. Oh no, it's gonna die. I need to charge it. Here we go. Oh, frick. I realized I don't have my charger. It's okay. It'll be okay. You guys can still hear me, right? Yeah, it's still going. It's still kicking. We're good. Okay, ready? Oh gosh. Didn't start out so good, guys. I think that sounds pretty good. Okay, now we'll do the XYZ. Okay, guys, again, do not shame me too much. I am terrible at typing on this. I'll be so honest, I haven't used my XYZ board in probably like 2 weeks, when I used to like just use it all the time for shits and gigs, because I thought it was a cool little different aspect. But I haven't used this in like 2 weeks. So don't hate on me too much, okay? Ready? Here we go. These are also the Kale switches. So the new Work Louder MX switches that are on the Workboard XYZ R2s. These are like completely different switches. So it's not completely indicative of what those switches will sound like, but I'll still give you guys a little preview on what this sounds like. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, this is not good. Okay, I think I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment and gonna say that's done now, and that's good. Oh, my music started playing from laptop. Oops. Okay, here we go. Let me play my music again. What's happening here? Oh, it's listening. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Where am I? White is dirty, black is the new clean. For real. Thank you for the response. Of course, Ritin J. That's what I'm here for. Good night. Bye. I wish I could find the creator of this AI. Right here. You can go message my mom if you want. Justin saying, I got concussions too. Too many punches to the head. We have something in common. We should be best friends. For sure. Let's be friends. We're all friends on here, no? I'd like to think so. I like to get to know you guys. And it's always fun when you guys come back and I'm like, oh my God, like Julian, like I love seeing him come back, or Vincent, like it's awesome. Okay, that's smooth, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know. I know, they're super nice. I actually love to type on my Nomad. You know, as much as like people have said like they don't necessarily like the kind of the feel of it, like the design wise, like it looks really good. That we've never gotten complaint about that. But in terms of the feel, like we have gotten some customer feedback where it wasn't the best feeling when it was typing. But like for me, like I don't know, I have a really good time. I love it. Like, and it just sounds so good. It feels nice too. So are these brown mechanical switches? So these ones were yellow Kailh switches. If you guys could see that, they're linear switches. On this one, you can see the pure dial here. It's yellow. Whereas these ones are actually MX Stem Gateron switches. I think they're tactile switches as well. So yeah, they're super, super nice. And I've tried out the the new MX Stem like Work Louder custom switches, and they're so nice. I tried them out on the Knob One prototype. Oh my goodness. When I was back in Montreal in like the summer, I currently don't live Montreal is where we have our offices, where Mike and Mattia and Sophia, our head of socials, do all of their work. And it was super nice actually to be in that environment. Like it was so cool to see them like actually interacting and seeing how they get like their shit done. Like it's crazy how much these guys do for you guys. But sorry, I'm lowering down my music here. Every time I use my dial to like adjust my music, I feel like a DJ. I'm just like okay, sorry. I'm having too much fun. But yeah, so I tried out those new Work Louder custom switches, and they're so nice. And I only tried out the silent ones. I realized I wasn't even trying out the clicky versions. Low-key, I feel like I would have also really liked the clicky ones. But yeah, they sound like really good quality, to be honest. Yeah, they're super nice. I'm gonna rage bait you for every live. Bet. No problem. Go ahead. Who makes 3B for Work Louder? 3B for Work Louder. Is that a term I just don't know about? Or are you trying to type out like 3D animations, like the renders you see on our site here? Is that what you're talking about? Andre ADV1? Not entirely sure what you're talking about there. Dave, the Nomad is so nice to type on. I know! Oh, I love it. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm not lying when I say, like, I literally want to go home so that I could do work on my Nomad. Because otherwise I'm just doing it on my Mac, and it's just, like, it's just boring. Like, why would I do that? Can you type poop? I will not. Can I hear the click/silent switch on the micro? Yeah, for sure. I unfortunately, though, don't... Oh yeah, also, let me show you guys. If I show you my screen, you could probably see me... Oh, you can't. But I'm, like, essentially turning this dial up and down to control the volume. So that's what I've mapped it out to. And then on this key, I have my pause and play. So, hold on, if I stop talking. There you go. It's literally, guys, it really is the little things. Like, I feel like a little DJ when I do that. But yeah, so the click and the silent switch on the micro, I unfortunately don't have those exact switches. And these are like especially like clicky Robin switches. So, and that's just not the switches. And these are Kailh switches as well. Whereas our new Creator Micro V2 and our Framework Creator Micros, they both have the new Work Louder MX Stem switches, not Kailh switches. So it is like completely different. So I unfortunately can't really give you a little preview, but the Gateron MX switches on my Nomad E1 are very similar to that. So I could do another little type test here and give you a little idea of what it sounds like. Here, on. Let me take off my mic here, put it like that. Oh, caps lock. Yeah, so that's what they sound like. Pretty sick. Okay. Can you mention your handle here so I can follow? Yeah, so I'm not like any type of like influencer or anything, not necessarily looking for like, you know, I guess online clout. What's a better way of saying that? Oh my god, my brain is actually so brain rot. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. So I don't really like to share my personal. I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. I don't really like to share my personal details in terms of like my actual handle and stuff. But if you want to, like, my name's Christine. So if you guys did want to come and follow me, you can for sure. But I'm not going to share it out to everyone, I guess you could say. I'm still sad you don't do sponsorships. Yeah, sorry, man. I mean, you never know. I think you could probably, you know, message Mike and see how it goes. I stopped buying keyboards to buy Warhammer. I might switch back. Yeah, for sure, man. If you are looking to switch to any keyboard, like, these are so nice. Like, I personally, they're just so versatile and also, like, aesthetically looking. Like, have you seen keyboards like this? I don't think so. And I'm like, you know, not that much in the keyboard world, but I know for a fact that there's no other keyboard that looks like this. So yeah, Mattia does a really good job of keeping up with a, you know, a specific aesthetic and work louder design language. So so the clicky switch on the creator sounds like your Thauki Nomad. No, I think it's more like the silent ones. I have to double check with Mike on that one, but I'm pretty sure they're more like the silent ones. So I actually, like, because I tried out the silent switches and they're most similar to these ones for sure, but I haven't tried out the clicky ones. So I can't remember if it's like super, super clicky in comparison. So, but yeah, I'll have to double check with Mike on that. By the way, guys, if I can't answer any of your questions, feel free to DM us on the Work Louder page on Instagram. Or send us a message on Discord. I will happily, you know, with all of these different questions, sometimes I can't give you a full answer. So hopefully, you know, after I speak to Mike and everything, I'll be able to fully answer your questions. Are they all tactile? Yes, they are tactile switches. When the Creator XL keyboard will be available again? You know, we've been getting that a lot more recently. I think it's because of the numpad giveaway. Like, people forgot that it was a product, and then once we started doing the numpad giveaway, people on here are like, oh my god, wait, what is that keyboard that she's showing when she shows the numpad? I'll show you guys what I mean. So like, you guys see this and then I just come here and show you this instead, but like some people are actually like, oh shit, I actually really like the look of this. Not entirely sure when these are coming back. And yeah, we have so many other products in the works for us, especially right now, like with the Nomad E2 shipping out, you know, next year in Q1, as well as the XYZ work boards that we're trying to ship out by December, and the Creator Micros and the Framer Creator Micros that we're shipping out right now. Like, there are just so many products available that we're not, you know, we can't spread ourselves too thin, kind of thing, right? So yeah. Hi, will Azurity layout be available on the XYZ? Well, I'm not entirely too sure on that one. Kazlas, by the way, because our main goal right now is to make it staggered. So what Kazla is asking about, if the Azurity layout will be available on the XYZ board. This is the XYZ board. Right now we just have the QWERTY layout available on the XYZ board, but I'm sure like after we try to, you know, kind of rework the design to make it staggered, potentially the Azurity layout will be available. I can't guarantee that though. Like, I'm not the co-founder of this company, so I really can't promise you that. But we do have like the Azurity layouts on our Nomad E V2 and our Knob 1. So if you're looking for a keyboard, you know, for that layout, for sure you can find it on these ones. Why the hell is Mario Kart playing right now? Guys, what is going on? Okay. I just realized that. I don't know. I'm like literally on some random instrumental playlist, but that's so funny. Okay, I made one similar but broke it in 5 months at Hackathon. Oh, damn, man. Oh, that sucks. Well, if you're looking for a new keyboard, here's your lucky day, because if you order on stream right now, I'll not only add in a free gift, but you can also be one of only 4 other people to get a free 3D printed numpad. So yeah. Oh my god, and one of those people being Vincent. Yo, what's up? What's up, man? I mean, more like I'm back. It's been a while since I've streamed, so who's Mike though? Jokes aside, I am the founder of an organization that does free tech and science education and would love to collaborate with you. Not even for free stuff. Maybe we could just ... Yeah, that's awesome. Mike is one of our co-founders. Our other co-founder is Mattia, who's our head of design, and Mike kind of deals with well, they work together, but Mike kind of deals with like everything else, I guess you could say. So yeah, he has a lot of different hats. Also Mattia, you know, now that Mattia has moved to Montreal and now they're together, they definitely like, it's an easier situation where they can help each other out, you know, when you're like essentially like a long distance relationship, like that's not as easy to maintain when you get to see someone in person, right? So yeah, that's what I mean to say. Mike is one of the co-founders who you can get in contact with if you're curious about a collaboration. And you can get in contact with him through Instagram. He's very, very active on there, answers all of our DMs, also on Discord. So yeah. Dave, do we know when the Knobsidian key set is happening? No, I have no idea, and I want it so bad. I actually have it open in one of my tabs here. Guys, like, look at this sexy... I want this on my keyboard right now. And I can't believe I just called the key set sexy. Like, what? What is wrong with me? Yeah, but look how nice this is. So this is, for those of you guys who don't know, this is a new key set that Ben Fritsch, the designer of the Knob One, which is this keyboard here, that you can see up here, he designed it. And we kind of, through the workshop program, essentially brought it to life. So yeah, oh, it's so nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, but I really, really want this Knobsidian key set. Like, it looks so good. Sorry, Dave. I have no idea. Where am I? The numpad is doped, can confirm. Oh my god, wait, Vincent, you got the numpad? That's sick, man. You should, oh, for sure, you gotta post that on our socials so then we can repost and say like, yo, 1 of 4 people. Like, and Vincent's one of the lucky ones. My app is crashing so hard, haha. Oh, you're good, you're good. Okay, I had to swap over to YouTube. Oh no, why? What happened? Everything okay? Can I get a free keyboard, please? Unfortunately, no. You know, if I could just give out free keyboards, I would, because I want to share the joy of what it's like to use one of these keyboards. Like, if you guys could experience what I experienced, like, I'm telling you, you would probably order every single product in the Work Louder shop. Like, I fully would if I had the means to. For sure I would. I mean, Dave got the Knob One and the Framer Creator Micro, even though he already has the Nomad E1 and has the Creator Micro V1. So, pretty self-explanatory when we say, like, if we wanted to get, you know, one of the products, we would. Where am I? Mattia moved to Montreal. Damn. Yeah, Mattia did a while ago with his like literally his entire family. When was that? I think that was in May. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he moved to Montreal to, you know, work side by side with Mike, like crazy. Isn't that crazy? Oh, by the way, guys, for those of you guys who don't know, like the way that Mike and Mattia even met was through like online. Like Mike was just scrolling on his phone one day and saw this render of the creator board. Not this exact render, but he saw the creator board and was like, oh my god, I need one of that, because he was doing some graphic design work at the time. It was like during COVID, you know, lots of like instability and stuff, like kind of just looking for odd jobs, I guess, and saw this keyboard and was like, yo, like when is this coming out? And then like 3 months later, like Mattia messaged Mike and was just like, I don't know how to bring it to life. And Mike literally like drew up a entire business plan for free for how, so that he could just get this keyboard. And then by the end of that Zoom call, they ended up being 50-50 partners. And here we are 4 years later. Like, what? It's crazy. It's actually so crazy. And then 3 years later, well, 4 years later, Mattia moves to Montreal for this business. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, that is actually insane. Like, But it's awesome. It's awesome what the internet can do. Justin, where do I message them? You can message Mike on Instagram, on the Work Louder page directly, or through Discord. You can also message Mike through there. Yeah. Oof, that looks nice. Gonna need that. Ooh, which one, Dave? Which one looks nice? They all look nice. It's Vince's, and yeah, gonna share. Oh, it's Vincent. Oh, hi. Okay. I was like, who the hell is Dashy Flex? Okay, yeah, you for sure gotta post those photos soon. I really want to see what it looks like, because I haven't seen what the 3D printed numpad even looks like. So yeah, would for sure love to see it. They're like Pokemons, right? Yeah, literally, you're just trying to collect every single Work Louder product. Like, my goodness. But I also have a Framer Micro coming in too. Fuck. What? Vincent, man. You got Framer Creating Micro. Well, you won the it was free, the 3D printed numpad. So it was more like an additional thing. And you're such an awesome supporter, man. So like, you deserve it. Like, but that's crazy. You also have a Framer coming. That's awesome. Oh, you got to show it off. Like, we love to see it. I'm sure like Mike loves to see you guys like posting like about the products that you get, and like, you know, just the packaging of it, like looking at it, you know, experiencing with that, you know, that experience with you guys is like awesome. I mean, if I love seeing that, for sure Mike does. Like, it's literally like one of his babies, right? So could you give me 3 reasons why you think y'all's keyboards are better from bigger companies? Yeah, for sure. One reason is because we have our own, I guess, design that's special to us. I mean, unless you're, you know, because a lot of the other keyboards are pretty generic, I would say. Yeah, they're cheap. Yeah, okay. But like, you also want something that lasts. Whereas with Work Louder, we're always trying to improve. And with every new firmware, with every new product, we're just trying to come out better than we did the last time. You know, we're never going to be perfect. And I think that's one of the special things about Work Louder, is that like, we recognize that and we're always just trying to make it better. So, and one of the things that is indicative, I personally use the Pomodoro all the time, like as a student. I'll show you. So if I just turn the dial here, it'll show you. Oh, sorry, the connection's not being. But yeah, so this is the Pomodoro timer on my Nomad E1, where you can time it. Usually I do 30-minute work sessions. So you just go into here and then turn the dial up. There we go. And then click FP and then click OK. Awesome. And then if you want to skip to the next one, to the next break, there you go. If you want to exit out, that's it. But now that's sick that it'll pop up on your screen, because sometimes it'll go off and then like I don't notice it. So that's sick. I love that that's there now. Would you like to use one in input? Oh, sorry. I'm not even sure you guys what I'm doing here. It looks like you already have it configured. Use the one in input. Yahoo! See, and it saves your entire layout. So this is one of the special ways that like Work Louder is like very special in terms of like also this new function called the multi-action that's only specific to Work Louder products, where you can map out 4 different functions on just one key. Like, that's crazy. Ooh, you can add an icon now. Oh my god. So I used to just add the emoji here. Sorry, I'm like experiencing this at the same time as you guys. So I'm like I'm getting like so shocked with all of these things. This is so cool. Okay guys, what icon should I add here? I want to search up email, because it's like, you know, or mail, I guess. Mail. Do they have that? Oh shoot, what is this? Oh, that's cool. Huh, why not? That's so cute. I love that. Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, I'm sure Mike would probably be able to, you know, maybe offer you guys a lot more tangible things to go off of. But in terms of versatility and productivity, like, we're all about, not, because some keyboards are very like kind of tacky looking and they're really just there to just be keyboards. But the Nomad E1, the knob, like all of our keyboards are more than that. And you can see that with our design and our functionality. Like, not only does it has both, but like you can make it your own. Like with, you know, the wallpaper here, hold on. Like, I love my little wallpaper. I think it's so cute, but it also has so many other functions, like a Pomodoro timer, you know, that like Mike made his own because he, you know, himself has ADHD. He was like, oh, what's a better way for me to get focused when I'm doing work? And then he applied that to his products. And he's not the only person in the world that experiences that. A lot of people have ADHD, especially nowadays. Like, some people, you know, not to say that that diagnosis is just being flown around, but kind of saying that, to be honest. But yeah, so it's like super awesome how he kind of just, you know, Mattia as well, like applied their own personal experience into their products. And that can be said for all of the different features on the Nomad. So not only do you have the Pomodoro timer, you also have this Kibogachi guy, which shows like all of your words per minute and tracks how many words you type per minute. Has a cool little feature where if you scream, I mean, not if you scream. If you click on caps lock, he screams. If you go on tab, he goes down. Oh no, that's shift, he goes down. Sorry, my screen's being like super laggy today. What's going on here? And then you have these other features, like the media widget, where if you're playing music, it'll show through here, and then you can control all of your media functions by just clicking FP. If you want to pause or go to the next track, whatever you'd like. Yeah, so super, super cool. So many different things. And also, this incliner here that you see at the back, it's literally a rubber, like retractable magnet, and has a ruler on it. So they've really just like tried to like make the best of every single component of this keyboard. Like, it's just so well thought out through the entire product. Which is also just another thing why I think Work Louder in general is just so special. So, yeah. Where am I going here? Okay, let me answer these questions. Framer gang, let's go. Yeah! I can't wait to get mine. I can't believe I just did that. I keep doing cringy things on this live today. I need to stop. Lol, I remember. That's crazy to see how far they've come from the creator board. Yeah, that's crazy. Vincent, like, were you here from like the beginning? Like since like maybe 5 years now, I think. I only started working for Work Louder, I think 4 years ago now. I used to like build the like creator board and stuff like that myself. So, yeah. Okay, this camera is really glitching out here. I hope, okay. Hopefully it will get better. Yeah, lol. Mike got me in Deal or No Deal on Halloween. Oh, awesome. My goodness, of course he got you. Hi, Danny. Hello. Thanks for joining. Oh, gotta go. Have a good stream, Christine. Thanks for visiting, Vincent. Always love to see you on the stream. Oh, by the way, guys, hi. If you're just coming in now, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. For those of you guys who don't know what Work Louder is, we are a small business that make products just like this, like what you see on my screen and on my desk. So yeah, oh, the quality from my camera right now is not doing, which is the side component of our Creator Board XL, right here, Creator Board XL. Right here, which is a product that's not even available for purchase. So, but this can also, by the way, I forgot to mention that these keys are all macro keys. So you can literally map this out to anything you'd like. It doesn't have to be just a numpad. So yeah, like I said before, Work Louder's versatility ceases to amaze me. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and so you'll get two chances. Not only will you get a product, a free gift, but you can also potentially get a free 3D printed numpad. So yeah, just make sure when you guys, order something, make sure to drop that order number in the chat. And as I always say, it's always best to order while someone's on stream, because you're getting something like that you would have never gotten if you just ordered by yourself. So yeah. Not sure if it's just me, but it's cutting in and out loads on TikTok. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Tobias. I will double check with Mike on that one. let's see here. You guys can still hear me okay, right? Though, like everything's like everything else. Anyone else on any other platforms like Instagram or Reels? Hopefully it's okay, because someone also said Instagram was like not doing so well. What's going on? Hold on. Okay, well, anyways, in the meantime, I started playing this snake game that I thought was super awesome. So we're gonna go straight into it. Here we go. Oh, apple, give me. Yeah. Oh, this guy's gonna try to cut me off. Oh! Oh, he tried. He tried. Oh my goodness. Can I get any one of these freaking apples? Come on now. There we go. Give me that. Yeah! Oh, frick, he got me. Damn, he was messing... oh, gosh. You know what I was also thinking? It might be fun if I started playing, like... what's that called? Crossy Road? I feel like... you know that guy who's, like... done, like, in those videos who goes crazy on Crossy Road? Like, what if I also got that good? Like, is that too radical, guys? What do we think? Oh my god, how do I keep doing that? Okay, as you guys can see, I'm not very good at this game, but it's all in the process. First asking on TikTok, what keyboard? So right now, what I'm using, okay. Right now, I'm using, I just died, the Nomad E1. This is my daily driver, my baby. I haven't given her a name yet, actually. So let me know what you guys think I should call her. But also Nomad E1's a pretty sick name, so I don't know if I'd want to. But the Nomad E1 is my daily driver. I love her so much because she has so much functionality and productivity packed into one keyboard. So just starting off with this screen here, has so many different functions, a Pomodoro timer, a media player, it also has a clock. Yeah, and the typing experience is so nice. I have so many different shortcuts. So here on my top left corner, little clicky key, I have copy and paste here, and then I have a screenshot, and then mission control. Mission control is specifically for when, like, I want to do that. Essentially just look at all of my all of the windows I have open. And then on this dial I have undo or redo. On this dial I have the next song, so when I turn it clockwise it goes to the next track, turn it anti-clockwise, it goes back. And then on this dial I have my volume button, which makes me feel like a cool little DJ. So like, I'll show you guys what I mean. Like, oh wait, you guys can see that. There you go, you guys can see the so yeah, that's what I love to do. And then on this key, so this key actually has the multi-action, which I'll show you guys what that looks like here. Okay, if I go to input, which is the software we developed specifically for all of our products, that's way more user-friendly and compatible with our products. So if you go into here, the multi-action essentially holds 4 different functions just on one key. So like I said, on this key, if I press it once, it'll tap, on tap, it'll paste out my email. On double tap, it'll paste out my second email. On hold, my Wi-Fi email. And then on tap and hold, my number. And then I also have the same thing going on for my passwords. So on my keyboard, this key right here has all of my different passwords. So when I go to log in into my Mac and it asks me to enter my password, I literally just click this once and then it like, it just opens up. And like the same thing, I have it mapped out for my XYZ board, where if I just click on the first layer key and then turn the dial, it pastes out my my password, and then it's like literally like turning on an engine, which is so cool. So yeah. Oh, what is this here? Oops, I wrote 6-7. 6-7. Oh my gosh. Brain rot. Brain rot. So yeah, that's one. This is my daily driver, and then I also have my XYZ workboard, which is the main component that we've taken from our $350 creator board, and essentially upcycled it and used a 3D printed frame to hold it. and create the new XYZ workboard. And this is the first version. We're currently on pre-order. The XYZ Workboard R2 is currently on pre-order, only going for $89, which is crazy because you're getting so much, because this, one of the biggest upgrades from the R2 is that it's completely compatible with input. So, which means you can use the multi-action, which is crazy good because for a 40% keyboard, you're essentially, you know, you don't have 100% of the keys that you normally would. This is super, super handy. So then you can map out so many different things to only a few keys. So yeah. It's slightly better, maybe just me. Okay, cool, awesome. Hey, could you help describe the functional differences between the Nomad 2 and the Knob 1, please? Yeah, for sure. Or is it more design and material that's different? Good question, man. Thank you for the questions. I'd love to talk about this. So the Nomad E2 compared to the Knob 1, in terms of like functionality and productivity, they are like extremely, like they will 100%, both of them will increase your productivity flow. Except the Nomad E2 does have, I guess, more like functions just because it has more keys specific to shortcuts. So these 4 keys here are specifically for your macro shortcuts. Well, I mean, any one of these keys, they're essentially a macro. So you can map any one of these keys to anything you'd like. But then again, a keyboard you want to type on, obviously this first layer should be, you know, letters and the things that you need to type on. So the main difference, I guess, is that the Nomad E2 has more like readily available shortcuts available to you because it has one more dial than the Knob 1 and four little button shortcuts, whereas the Knob 1 doesn't have that. So you'd have to figure out, and it does have 2 knobs though, it has 2 dials, so you'd have to figure out where in your layout you'd like to have like those same shortcuts, like what I have on here on my 4 button shortcuts here. But other than that, like they're really just like 2 different designs. One was designed by Mattia and the other was designed by Ben. And yeah, and they're both completely compatible with input as well, so you can still do the multi-action with the knob. Really not that much of a difference, but except in price, because the Knob 1 is like one full like stamped aluminum, so it really does have that, I guess, a more premium feel. But then again, I don't know what the Nomad E2 is gonna look like because the base of it actually, so see how this is just like, hold on, that was bothering me. It'll be one fully like black aluminum stamped base plate. So on the Nomad E2, which I don't know what that looks like or what that feels like. And I'm assuming it will feel like quite premium like the Knob 1. So yeah, like honestly, not that much of a difference in terms of functionality and productivity that it offers, just aesthetic wise really is the main difference, I guess you could say. Yeah, so yeah, essentially more like design and material wise, yes, the top shell on the Nomad E2 is made out of plastic. So yeah, it's obviously a hard plastic. It's like not cheap. Like it's not cheap to make these molds and to build these keyboards. But yeah, so those are, I guess, the main differences, I guess you could say. Shout out YYC. Yo, what's up, Dillaforce? What's up? Calgary. I currently live in Calgary, so that's why Dillaforce is saying that. But thank you. I've got my Micro 2 on order, but already thinking to expand the Work Louder collection. Ooh, Tobias, that is a tricky line to. I'm just saying that because, like, I personally, if I had the means to, I would literally buy every single product on the on the Work Louder shop. But that's awesome if you're looking to expand. I would definitely say, like, in terms of what's shipping out now, Knob 1 is currently completely sold out. Like, so many people loved it so much. Like, it sold out in like a month after we started shipping them. So yeah, and pre-order is on, but it's set to ship out, I'm pretty sure, only next year. So if you're looking for a keyboard now, I'm personally biased to the Nomad just because I have the first version and I've just loved it so much myself. But Knob 1 is also super, super nice. I've been wanting the knob as well because I did try out the prototype and only the prototype, and I like fell in love with it as much as I do love my Nomad E1 as well. But yeah, so honestly, either one, I like would not be able to pick. This one, I just picked the Nomad E1 because it was less expensive. So if you are looking for like, you know, maybe a more affordable product for you, is the Nomad E1, the Nomad E2, for sure go with that. Yeah, and the Nomad E2 comes with a bunch of new upgrades from the Nomad E1, where it has a much larger battery where it can stay idle for 45 days straight, no need to charge, just on your desk. These new Delta keycaps, where we've changed the design from kind of like I guess like a circle dishing to more of like a scoop. Yeah, like, and then you get 4 new colorways. So the atomic, you also have atomic orange, so if you have the new iPhone, that's sick. You also have the traffic white, the all white, which I did mention to people that, like, personally, like, I think I'd get this super messy for some reason, just knowing myself. But if you're the kind that, like, loves, like, the full clean white look, like, for sure go for this. If you have, like, a dark desk mat to, you know, contrast the white, that would look so nice. Oh my goodness. And then you have the Signal Black, of course, which is just iconic. All black, looks so sleek. So, yeah, in all of these different layouts too. So, pretty awesome. Oh, also, if you got the Creator Micro 2, by the way, guys, if Tobias, what is happening? By the way, Tobias, if you've ordered anything, make sure you drop that order number in the chat so I can add in a free gift. Or if you decide to purchase anything right now, make sure you drop that order number for sure, because not only will I also add in another free gift, but I can also, we can also enter you into the spin the wheel, and you can win a free 3D printed numpad as well. So yeah. This is live. We never do pre-recorded lives. Yes. I swear, that was literally just rage bait for like the longest time. This is pre-recorded. She's AI. I swear, I'm a real person, guys. I have real emotions. I am like, what do I have to do? Yell out 6-7 so you order something? My God, that was crazy. Okay, for sure Atomic, but as a designer, I also love the built-in ruler too. Yeah, like for sure, all of these little things that they think about is just so awesome. Like the Pomodoro timer, like who would have thought of that? Like, well, I guess Mike did because he has ADHD and he knew it would be helpful to him. So that means that would be helpful to other people too, right? So yeah. Yeah, and there are also like a bunch of little Easter eggs. In the Atomic one, you can specifically see like there's an actual Easter egg on the PCB plate, but you can't see it on my Nomad because it's obviously matte. You can't see, it's not transparent, but yeah, so many cool little features that like you just like wouldn't have thought about unless you had that much attention to detail like they do. So yeah, it's super cool. Tobias, thank you. Already had the GIF added to the micro order. Eagerly waiting the November delivery. Yeah, of course. Nope. No harm, no harm, no foul. Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking of potentially expanding it to one of these keyboards, I would definitely say it depends on your needs. Like if you wanted a keyboard at a more affordable price, for sure the XYZ board R2 is for sure the way to go, because in the assembly kit model, you're getting a $350, you know, component from our $350 keyboard for only $89. And even the pre-built one is $114. Like, that's $200 less than what the Creator board was. Like, that's crazy to me. And the R2 is completely compatible with input, so you get like the full functionality of one of our $300 keyboards, like the Nomad E1, like the Knob one, in this $89 one. So that's crazy. That's just sick. Personally, I think that's super cool. Yeah, but let me know, did you get the Creator Micro V2, like this one, the stock version, or the Framer Creator Micro? Okay, guys. In the meantime, while I wait for Tobias to answer, I'm gonna play the snake game. Let's go. Puedes Sabina? Yes, I'm Filipino. Nomad E2 having any promo? So no, unfortunately, not right now. But if you do order a Nomad E2, I'll not only add in a free gift, but you can also enter this free 3D printed numpad giveaway. So yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. Hopefully I'll last more than 2 seconds this time. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. No. Okay, guys, that was a bit longer than 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. Also, I started playing this on one of my... Okay, how did I just die immediately? Bruh. Tobias, I literally broke up when you said, let me know, did you get the... Oh, that's okay, Tobias. I was just wondering if you got the, like, Creator Micro stock version or the Framer Micro, and what would you use it for? I always love to know, like, what kinds of, like, people do, like, to make use of it. Like, I make use of it for school, for work, like, in customer service, so, like, I just find it, like, really cool to see. Like, for me personally, like, when I'm also writing out emails, one of the things that people told me, like if they work in an office, like they really like having like the idea of having just like an email template just laid out on one of these keys. So yeah, I just find it really really interesting to see how each and every person makes use of all of these products, because it has so much versatility. Like it just shows like how many different things it can do. But anyways, let's get back to this. Hopefully I'll get better while Tobias is answering me here. Oh my goodness, that's a long boy. I did not just say that. Okay, we're... Guys, I keep having these brain rot moments on this live, and this is not good. When I go back to watch this, I'm actually gonna cringe at myself. There we go. Apple after apple. Okay, guys, one of my goals by the end of the stream is to actually kill someone, because I have yet to do that. People keep killing me, and it's not fun. Frick. Oh god. Oh, what? But I went the other way. Okay, here we go, guys. I can do it. I can do it. What? Okay, I just died immediately? What is happening? Okay, here we go. I got it. I got it. Right, guys? I can do this. I think so. Oh my god, why did I do that? Okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to be a lot faster than this. I swear, I'm an athlete. I play basketball at a competitive level. I swear I'm better than this. Oh god, okay. Okay, I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Oh, I'm locking in! I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Oh my god, okay. I almost... Oh my god. Guys. I'm like actually not even doing anything, but I'm getting freaked out every 2 seconds for no reason. Okay. Will the XYZ come in wireless? Yeah, so that's also what... Frick me, man. Oh my goodness. This is another like freaking rage bait game. Oh my goodness. I think I should start playing Crossy Road. I feel like that would be very entertaining for you guys if I just keep crashing out on the live. Will the XYZ come in wireless? So yeah, that's also one of the other goals we have planned for the XYZ. Not only to make it staggered, but also Bluetooth, like we have for all of our other keyboards. But yeah, goal for right now is just to actually get those products out first, and then hopefully we can develop and do all of those upgrades. Like, you know, like as I said, we're never gonna get it perfect, especially not on the first try, but we always try to come back better. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I can do this. I'm gonna kill someone today. That sounded very cryptic, but I did not mean it in that way. Looking forward to using it with Figma, utilizing it, shortcuts for it all. Yeah, that's awesome. So I actually don't know much about Figma. I mean, other than we've had a collab with them in the past for one of our creator micros. But sorry, I'm getting so distracted as I try to speak here. But the head of socials, Sophia, who's actually my girlfriend, fun fact, by the way. So all you guys asking for my number and stuff, I'm taken. But, oh my god, guys, I got distracted. I saw a comment come up and I got distracted. But yeah, she uses Figma actually. She used it to make the Deal or No Deal, I guess like kind of like software there that Mike uses in his streams. So it's pretty cool to actually see it like in use. But yeah, for sure, all of Work Louder's products they were originally meant for designers, but now that we've kind of expanded like a lot of its usage, it doesn't only have to be for designers, but it's for sure like number one was to make like the designer's life easier by having all of these shortcuts available, like on the Creator Micro or on the Nomad E1 and the Nomad E2 and all that jazz. So curious if I can map, oh my gosh, okay. It's so hard to answer questions while I'm also doing this. How do live streamers do this? My goodness. Okay. Curious if I can map the dial to increment the size in 8px, like 8-point system, if you know of it. I don't know what that is, but I think I know what you mean in terms of referring to using the dial as a shortcut to increase or decrease like a brush size, or like if you're editing a video to like zoom in or zoom out of a timeline, it can do all of those functions. Like, I wonder if I can do that here. So if I go in here, new action, or into basic action, I'm pretty sure you can map out. You can also do it by just creating a new action. If you want to put in your own actual shortcut that is like compatible with the platform that you're using, you can record the action. Like for me, if I wanted, I don't know, to create an action for like paste or copy, I would just do command copy and that's it. And then you can have it available like that. So I'm pretty sure you can adjust like brush size or things like that. If you know what the shortcut is for that, you can add it in here by clicking new action, create a new action, and then recording that action. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna stay on for like another 10 minutes, solely because I want to actually kill someone in this game one of these times. Like I want to get further than like, I don't know, maybe 2 seconds. Oh, you thought that guy was trying to freaking kill me. Okay. Okay, here we go. I can do this, guys. Yeah, but Tobias, keep coming at me with the questions. I love to see it. Oh my goodness, I died right away. Okay. Are you using the Nomad E? Yes, I'm actually using the Nomad E1. Yeah, as you can see, you can always tell it's Nomad E1 just because of the keycaps, because it has the alpha keycaps on it. But yeah, I love using it. Like I've used it multiple times for when I'm like gaming with my brother, or more so when I'm forced to game with my brother, and stuff like that. Yeah, super nice. I've said before, like I love to like actually just come home just so that I can use it. And like actually type and get some work done. Like I'm writing up like lab reports on my Nomad and I'm like, woohoo, this is so fun. Even though I'm like talking about the urinary system because I did a P lab the other day where I had to take my own, anyways, okay, I digress. I'm getting a little distracted here. But anyways, like a lot of the like kind of mundane things that you think aren't very fun to write about becomes fun when you have something to be like excited about, like my Nomad E. So yeah. To answer your question, I am using the Nomad E. Which, by the way, the Nomad E2 is still currently on pre-order and is set to ship Q1 of 2026. So yeah. Sounds like that should be possible then, as on Figma it hits
shift plus up down arrow key for increments. Yeah, for sure you can, like, all you'd have to do is go on input. If you wanted to create a new action, let's say I wanted to do that, I would click on this, click on here, create new action. I'd name it whatever you called it, APX, whatever. Record the action. So you said shift up and down. So if I wanted it to shift up for the clockwise function, then I'd just go shift up. There we go. And so then as you go to turn it clockwise, it'll shift up. And then you can make also another action for APX. Let's say you want to shift down, then you click down, then you just go record action, then shift, click the down arrow, then release, and there you go. And then now you have this function for when you turn it this way, it'll shift up, and then when you shift down, you turning it anti-clockwise, it will do that function. So yeah, it's super cool. And another cool feature about the Nomad E, and specifically, I mean input, you can add so many different layers. So one of our other guest streamers, Kirk, actually does a lot of creative design work. And so he uses a bunch of different platforms. And he has a layer specifically for every single platform that he uses. And all he has to do is go on his Nomad when he's on that platform, click FPW, and then it switches to the next layer. So then he has all of these shortcuts available, and he doesn't need to like remap or change the shortcuts that he's in just because he's on a different platform. So yeah, just with the click of a button, you can adjust anything. And here you can also add in a new Mac layer. Like, it doesn't only have to be for like whatever you're using, or if you have a PC, add a new Windows layer. Like, I know specifically Mike has like a Mac Studio Mini that he uses for work, but he also has a PC. So if you want to switch between Mac and PC on his keyboard, he doesn't have to, you know, change the shortcut, go back into input. Oh, let me click this, change this shortcut. All he has to do is click FPW, and then it goes to the next layer. So yeah, super cool. Lou Merterma, I ordered the XYZ board last week. Awesome. Looking forward to it in December. That's awesome. So excited for you. Okay, hold on. I will copy down this order number. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you because, like, as I just showed, all of those different features on input will be available for the XYZ board. So that's awesome because, like, you're making use of, like, so much by just having the multi-action and input. Like, you know, whereas I had the XYZ board R1 and I had to map it out through VIA, and yeah, you don't get nearly as much functionality as you would with input. So of course, Tobias, that's my pleasure to answer all your questions. Tata Portal saying, I was looking for a full-size keyboard, but one on your site is out of stock. Oh no, which one? A full-size keyboard. Okay, so you mean like 100% keyboard? We don't have 100% keyboards, but the Nomad E2 and the Knob one are pretty close. They're both, I believe, 60% keyboards. The Nomad E1 is for sure 60% or 65% because the 5% is the screen. Yeah, but which one is sold out? Oh, are you talking about the Knob? Oh no, it's on pre-order. Which one is sold out? I'm pretty sure none of them are sold out unless you're talking about the Creator Board. The Creator Board XL. Okay, you essentially just want the numpad on the side, I'm assuming, for what you mean. I'm assuming that's what you mean as like 100% keyboard or like a full keyboard, because a lot of people like to have that separate kind of pad. What you could do, yes, for Blender. Okay, I see, okay. That makes sense. But what you could do if you wanted to, you could still get the XYZ workboard because it has the exact same design language that the Creator Board has, because it's literally the main component of the Creator Board. And then we could add in, if you order right now, you could win the free 3D printed numpad, and then so you'd get the XYZ board and the numpad, which is literally not like a product available for purchase. Like, it's sold out. So if you wanted the numpad, this is your only chance to do it. Or another proposition for you, because kind of chancing it on this like spin the wheel. I get it. But you could go with the Creator Micro stock version in the Pro or the base one. If you're working from home, you could make use of the base if you like don't mind all the cords, whereas the Pro is Bluetooth compatible. You could still use this for Blender as well, and use it and have like the first layer as a numpad, because you have 4 different layers on top of the toggle function here that opens up 7 more shortcuts, which I'll show you here. On the Framer Micro, it shows it better. So on this toggle, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more shortcuts that you could have. So yeah, with the Creator Micro, the Framer Creator Micro, which is specific to Framer. I know you said you're using Blender, but if you maybe by chance are also using Framer, this could be super awesome for you, because it also comes with a free included Framer icon key set. But you could also go with the Creator Micro because it is like $5 cheaper. But it can also have the exact same functionality of what you're looking for, and actually more functionality than the numpad can offer, because you have literally like 5 to 6 different layers that you can add onto this. Yeah, I mean, you can look further into it, like what these models like look like, how they differ. Here's a little like scheme of like which micro is right for you. Or if you go into the Creator Micro, you kind of have the same thing essentially going in here. Yeah. Oh, also the like awesome feature about the Framer Creator Micro is that this joystick here can actually be mapped to WASD. So if you also game, this is sick, because you can literally just like use like your finger just to move around. Like, I think that's super cool for some reason. It's like just like a little remote that you can just like have on your side here. Like, imagine like you're just going like this to move around, or you know, and it essentially just opens up your radio menu, and then you can switch to gaming mode. Like, that's so cool. But yeah, Tata Portal, let me know what you think. Yeah. Haven't checked back on this company since seeing the quality concerns about the keyboards. Have those been resolved? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I know what you're talking about in terms of some of like the Bluetooth connectivity issues, or the battery life. We have resolved a lot of those issues essentially in the Nomad E1. So we were having some issues with the battery, like it wasn't lasting very long. It would drain out pretty quick. But now with our newest firmware, like I think the last time I charged this was last week, and it's literally at 100%. Like, I don't know if you guys, it's literally at 100%. So that's for sure been resolved. In terms of Bluetooth connectivity, I've had like 0 issues. Like, personally, as not only like I work in customer service, so I know what you're talking about. But in terms of Bluetooth connect, I've like literally have no issues with that. So I'm not entirely sure. Could be some sort of defective unit in some of them. But whenever there has been an issue like that was completely on our fault, you know, we've either sent a replacement or have agreed upon a return. So yeah, like sometimes like someone's battery just, I don't know, it wasn't working, so we sent them a replacement battery. Sometimes they have a defective switch, so we send them a replacement switch. You know, even though it's like a super small thing, obviously you want your keyboard to be functional, and you guys paid a good amount for a good quality keyboard, so we try to deliver on that. With that being said, obviously we didn't get everything right the first time, which is why we've worked really hard, especially Davide, Mike and Mattia, to work on, you know, helping out on this firmware and making all of those adjustments. So yeah, I think I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I know some people weren't the biggest fans of the alpha keyset on the Nomad E1, which is why we have this new keyset on the Nomad E2. So like I said, like, we don't get it right the first time, not 100%. We can't be perfect, but we always try to come back better. So that's why we've readjusted the design. This also, the Nomad E2 has a larger battery, can stay 45 days on idle on your desk. Yeah, and now this is one fully like stamped aluminum plate. So in terms of, I guess, quality, like maybe it didn't feel as premium for some people because it's meant to be lighter. It's meant to be lighter. We used lighter materials, but maybe now, because some people tend to like equate premium with weight for some reason. So yeah, maybe now this might feel a bit better for you guys. But yeah, personally, like for me, maybe I recognize I can be a bit biased. I work for this company, but like I've had like no issues personally, and like just had a great experience using my Nomad E1, like so much so that like I wait to come home. I like can't wait to come home and get to use it to like write out my lab reports rather than like staying at the library and writing on my Mac. I find that pretty boring, whereas I can like, you know, go on here and then put on my little wallpaper. Like, it's so cute. So yeah, you're not wrong in some of the, you know, the quality concerns for sure. I understand what you mean. Personally working in customer service, like I've received some of that customer feedback myself. But yeah, we're working like really, really hard to, you know, come back better and resolve those issues for you guys who do have some of those issues. And if not, if you don't like it, we do have a return policy. Just have to get the A-OK from the boss, and yeah, and then we can go ahead with the return. But yeah. Gray, they are still cool as fuck, for real. Yeah, I know. As well as build quality from what I heard. Oh, wow. I see. I appreciate the response. We'll definitely take another look. Yeah, for sure. Of course. You know, I want to be completely, you know, upfront with you guys. Like, it's not like those quality concerns weren't, you know, weren't valid. But, you know, we've always tried to rectify those issues. And specifically for the customers who do still have those products, you know, like we do have an upgrade kit, you know, ready to be sent soon, probably, for the Nomad E2 for people who have the Nomad E1 and want all of these upgrades. So yeah, kind of just trying to be better in every little detail that we can, and listening to you guys. Like the Nomad E2 is specifically like all backed by customer, like here, like it says, the Nomad E2, our most versatile board yet, fueled by direct feedback from thousands of customers. So yeah, so lightning fast connectivity with new keys, new switches, circuitry and software mechanics. Not that I know anything about that personally. But yeah, oh, that's funny. No keycap or dial was left unturned. The attention to detail in all of this is just like so awesome. Like I could not do what Mike and Mattia are doing, man. Like, like this is such a sick render. What? Like, how is this a render? This looks real. Like, that's crazy to me. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, let me answer these questions. Yeah, great. Yeah. Thank you for all the questions. Really appreciate it. Yuri, can you do the XYZ keyboard wireless and in full size with numpad? So unfortunately, no, not yet. That is one of our plans to, you know, expand the XYZ line to make the XYZ workboard specifically staggered and Bluetooth compatible. So, you know, it appeals to more of you guys. And you can bring it anywhere you'd like, because this thing is like super, super lightweight, you know, but then you'd also have to always bring a cord around with you and stuff like that. And like, it's super compact. Like, it's so cool. Like, I remember seeing a couple months ago, Mattia had like put a carabiner and put it into the 3D printed frame and then like hooked it onto his bag. So when he came to work, it was just hanging on his bag. Like, that's so cool. Oh, it looks so good. Like, look at that, guys. And the RGB isn't even showing right now, but yeah, for sure that is in the plan. I don't know completely about the numpad aspect and making it full size. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for that way more recently. And I wonder if it's just because I've shown you on the lives like what that Creator Board XL looks like. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, considering how many of you guys have been asking for it, potentially, like, I don't know. I'm also not the co-founder of this company. So, but yeah, for sure, it's interesting to look into. I wouldn't see why not. Like, but you know what people have been like kind of doing, like, is like getting the XYZ board and then, you know, doing this 3D printed numpad giveaway. So someone gets, so what you could do, Yuri, actually, is if you got the XYZ board, the R2, which comes with 3 new upgrades, by the way, new switches, new keycaps, an injection molded frame, and is completely compatible with input. By the like super huge upgrades, amazing. So what some people are doing is getting the XYZ board and then going on this numpad giveaway, and then there you go. You have your 100% keyboard, well 100% because it's 40 and then a numpad, but you get your full size keyboard, which is so cool. Like it's kind of like a way to hack the system there, because the 3D numpad is like not a product available for purchase. You can't see it here, and the Creator Board XL is sold out, and I don't think this is going to be selling anytime soon because we have so many other projects in line right now that we need to focus on. So yeah, my whole setup is wireless and I use the numbers a lot, so it's a must. Yeah, for sure. I get that. Well, we have a bunch of other keyboards that are wireless. We have the Nomad E2, which is completely wireless with lightning speed connectivity in comparison to what our old firmware had. You can also go with the Creator Micro Pro. It is slightly more affordable than the Framer Creator Micro because this is a collab. The Pro version is essentially Bluetooth, but in terms of functionality between the base model and the Pro model, they're the exact same. So you can, but with the Creator Micro, you can have multiple layers. So in your first layer, it would be called layer 0. You can have the numpad here available, and the new toggle feature here adds 7 more shortcuts. So on top of check. Hello? Oh, damn. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Thank you for telling me that I'm muted. I was like halfway through my rant. Okay. Okay, awesome. That's actually going to be it for today. Because clearly my mic is saying that's enough for today. You yap way too much. So, damn, the shade. But yeah, all I was saying was that the Creator Micro has so much versatility in terms of